Husband store? What is this? Hello, you may visit the store only once. There are 6 floors and the value of the husband increases as the shopper ascends the flights. The shopper may choose any man for a particular floor, or may choose to go up a floor, but cannot go back down except to exit building.
These men have jobs.
Going up.
These men have jobs and love kids.
Keep it going.
These men have jobs, love kids, and are good looking.
Wow. I gotta keep going.
These men have jobs, love kids, drop dead gorgeous, and help with housework.
Oh, God. I can hardly stand it. Gotta go.
These men possess same qualities as 4th floor, plus good lovers.
To the top, baby.
There are no men on this floor. This floor exists solely as proof that women are hard to please. Thanks for stopping by.
So, as you guys can see, this is an awesome concept. I'm glad she did it that way. Perfectly illustrated of hypergamy brought to life. Art imitating life in this aspect. And it's something that, you know, do you ladies have mixed feelings about it? Don't you deserve to have the man that you want? And shouldn't you strive to get that man? But these men that you crave so much or that you want so much, they don't grow on trees, right? They don't grow on trees. Men, this 10 to 1%, depending on what exactly it is that you're looking for, you don't find them on every corner. And I'm not saying this to minimize a woman, but the beauty is very finite. You can find beauty depending on where you're at. You know, beauty can be purchased. And I hate to say it that way, but ladies, let's be honest. Beauty can be purchased for a for a time limit. And, you know, it'll be used for what it's for. A good woman, now I can say, can't really be purchased, but I think, well, yes, it can be. Shit, what am I talking about? There's mail orders and, you know, you leave the country, so on and so forth. But this concept, this hypergamy department store or whatever you want to call it, where you can just walk in and pick that guy, because women tend to think, well, women brag so much about I can have the whole Beyonce, I can have another you in a minute. You can have another me in terms of sex organs, a male, but you can't get another me in terms of what I can provide. That race against time, as she's ascending that staircase, escalator, what have you, at the same time, it's a race against time. Now, you may be saying, well, JR, I'm building myself up. I'm not taking anything away from you. JR, I'm building myself up. I'm trying to be the best I can be. I'm trying to be the best wife I can be, so on and so forth. So why can't I have the guy that I want? And I'm not here to tell you that you can't. Baby, you can. But that man that you want may be oh so elusive at the same time. He may have several other women that are available to him that you may have to compete with. So you have to look at what separates you away from those other women in terms of that. So many women overlook hardworking men. Hence, I'm not taking anything away, but I know we just did those 2 interviews. Hardworking men that will, and I hate to say it, they will lay down their life for these women. They'll go out there, put in the work, sweat from 9 to 5 or 9 to 7 or whatever the hours are, go overseas to work, find a way to support their family because that's how much they love a woman. But you turn around and flip it and ask, how far will a woman go for him? Who knows? So the top, at the end of the day, I think it's a representation of, if you keep going and going and going, you'll overlook so many good guys. And in the end, you may just end up with the same pauper And I'm not saying that to be negative, but you may just end up with the same guy that you started with, or a guy that will just accept you for who you are, and you may be putting more into the relationship than he is. And I'm not saying it should be one way or the other, but it should be, a give and take, 50-50. You go into relationships to give, not just to take or see if I can find the next best thing. Hence the situation with the young lady. Now, the thing about humans, you're always going to find someone that looks better, someone that's in better shape, someone who is more attractive. But the grass isn't always greener. That goes both ways. A good man, really, at the end of the day, a good man that's a provider, that's solid, is very hard to come by. A good man that will treat you like the princess that you want to be, that'll take care of you, make sure the house is taken care of, you have to want for nothing, is very hard to come by. A man that has all these attributes that you may be looking for. Hence, the way the society is now, the society and social media and everything makes it appear that you can have these guys that are on television. Once again, I go back to the whole theory of men that are incarcerated, men that are homosexual, men that are married already, men that are in relationships, men that are emotionally unavailable. So you have to, whether you want to be with that type of person or you want to be with this man who's single and he may not fit the exact bill. And well, JR, you're telling me to settle. Not telling you to settle. You shouldn't settle at all, but you need to understand where you fit. Which y'all gonna come across and say like, oh, I need to get in line. You just need to be more realistic. Be more realistic. Love the one that loves you and vice versa. Not saying you need to get with somebody and learn to love them, but a lot of people do. Everything that sparkles isn't diamonds. Everything that glitters isn't gold. The person that you really want there may be a whole lot of headaches that come with that person. And you realize maybe I should have stuck with homeboy who was really trying to empower me, which is what women talk about, really trying to motivate me, empower me, really trying to show me a good time, really understanding, really listening to me, really willing to show me new things and help me grow, which is what you hear women talking about. But a lot of times women will end up with a guy who they have to do that for. And he'll still be, playing games or dealing with other women. And they end up with this it's like some women are gluttons for punishment. Right? The few that do end up with a rich man, once again, you got to realize what comes with that. Or a high value man, you have to realize what comes with that. It's not always what it seems. So this video isn't made for you to settle, but it's just to show to the women overall the nature of hypergamy and where it may ultimately get you. Your final destination, once you ascend or come to the summit of this store, there's no men there. So you can walk back down, and when you walk back down, they may be sold out on that floor, and you got to go to the next floor and they're sold out. So keep that in mind, ladies. With that being said, let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know, comment below. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Calendly and Linktree if you haven't yet. Pick up all my merch, my books, so on and so forth. And with that being said, this is Wisdom. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. I know I already said that. Peace be upon you all, the mercy and blessings of the Almighty, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.